children. Today we'll start with new chapter, how the camel got his hump. The world had just begun and the animals were working for humans. There was one lazy animal that did nothing and said nothing but hump. Even the clever jinn was at his wit's end. It means there was an animal in the jungle. He would not do anything. He would only say, In the beginning, when the world was new and the animals were just beginning to work for men. So actually, it's a story, which originally took place in the beginning of the world when the animals were learning to work for men. And at that time, there was a camel, and he lived in the middle of a howling desert because he did not want to work. He ate sticks and thorns and prickles, and when anybody spoke to him, he said humph, just humph and no more. He was quite a lazy one, and he did not want to work, and when somebody would ask him to work, he would only say Presently the horse came to him on Monday morning. Presently the horse came to him on Monday morning with a saddle on his back and said, Camel, oh camel, come out and trot like the rest of us. One day the horse asked him to work like the rest of them. And humph, said the camel, and the horse went away and told the man. Presently the dog came to him with a stick in his mouth and said, it means these animals, they were trying to make him work. I'm sorry, I was going up. I gotta go down and I was going up. How stupid of me. Camel, oh camel, and fetch and carry like the rest of us. So the dog also wanted him to work like the rest of them. Humph, said the camel, and the dog went away and told the man. Presently the ox came to him with the yoke on his neck and said, Camel, oh camel, come and plow like the rest of us. Like the ox also wanted him to work like the rest of them. Humph, said the camel, and the ox went away and told the man. So, you can see that the rest of the animals, they are complaining against him to the man. At the end of the day, the man called the horse and the dog and the ox together and said, 303, I'm very sorry for you, but that humph thing in the desert can't work, or he would have been here by now. So I'm going to leave him alone, and you must work double time to make up for it. Like the man said, you guys have to work double time because he's not ready to work. That made the three very angry, and they held a panchayat on the edge of the desert. Edge means the border of the desert, and the camel came chewing cud and laughed at them. The camel was, he was a pretty nasty creature. He just came there chewing cud. Cud is like something which he, kind of go on munching a whole day. And he laughed at them, and then he said humph, and he went away again. Presently there came along the jinn who was in charge of all deserts, rolling in a cloud of dust. And then suddenly came a jinn who was in charge of the entire desert. Jinn of all deserts, said the horse. Is it right for anyone to be idle? Idle means somebody who doesn't do, a lazy person. The jinn said, no, certainly not. Well, said the horse, there is a thing in the middle of your desert with a long neck and long legs, and he hasn't done a stroke of work since Monday morning. He won't trot. Like, they said that there is a thing in the desert. It doesn't work at all. Whew, said the jinn, whistling. That's my camel. What does it say about it? He says hump. He says humph, and he won't plow, said the ox. So the ox said that, he would just say a humph, and he won't work. Very good, said the jinn. I'll humph him if you will kindly wait a minute. Now, alright, so, we have finished part 1 and we'll continue with part 2 in our next video. Okay, everyone.